Hey there friends, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Sanglesore. Today we are building an Alice in Wonderland inspired maze. This is the first build of my brand new theme park that is located in the entirety of the Peaceful Meadow in my Disney Dreamlight Valley. So I was so inspired by this labyrinth, all these hedges and everything that came with this build. I was so excited, and I was like, you know what? I want to build an entire area. Now this area leads up to the teacup ride. I thought it was the perfect way to get to this ride. It's kind of like you have to go through this maze. The maze is the line, and you have to go through this maze to get to the ride, and you have to find the right way there. I just thought that would be really fun, like to do IRL. So I thought that would be fun to incorporate into the game. Now I do have this entire theme park built. I think what I'm going to end up doing is posting it in sections just because it is so large. It takes up the entire Peaceful Meadow. It took me probably, including this area, over 4 hours to completely build up. So this will definitely be coming out in sections. Because this was a build that I specifically did separate and I did it off stream, I figured this was the perfect place to start showcasing my new theme park. I am going to be doing a full walkthrough video as well. I'm not entirely sure if that video is going to come out before or after this one. It just kind of depends on what I kind of feel like doing. After doing this, I plan to do a walkthrough of my new plaza as well as my theme park. So I guess it'll just depend on how much editing it takes to do both of those, because I usually like to do my walkthroughs before I post the speed builds. I don't know if that's a good way to go about it. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you think I should post up the speed builds first and then the walkthrough, or post the walkthrough and then the speed builds. I would love to know what you think is the better play there. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I have a feeling it's probably going to end up being the walkthroughs are going to be the first thing that gets posted, just because that's how I did it originally with my plaza when I had my plaza completed to begin with, when the theme park was up there. So I'm just curious what you all think would be the best bet. Like, what would you prefer? Now, one thing that I wanted to make sure that you couldn't interact with the ride unless you got to the proper end of the maze. So I do end up pulling this out a little bit further into the meadow just to make sure that I could fit enough of the maze and the hedges and everything in there to completely block the teacup right on that side. I wanted to make sure that you could not get to it from over here. So that's what I was checking on right there. And there's that fun little glitch where the ride disappears. If you're having trouble with that glitch, all you have to do is go into furniture mode, just click the piece and click cancel, and it will completely fix it. Now, even though I am blocking off the ride, I still wanted to make sure that I could get to all of the different mining spots. There are 2 back here. And since those are 2 of 6 in the meadow, I know that that means, like, you know, they're not that important, but if you're doing a challenge and you need to get a specific kind of gem that's only down the Peaceful Meadow, it is kind of important. So I always like to make sure that I can reach all of those spots. Also, is this pathing not gorgeous? This is probably my new favorite pathing in the entire game. I love the brick pathing, and that's what I was originally doing down here, but it takes so much stone for that pathing, and this one is so much easier to do. I think you need clay, pebble, and sand. So it's so easy to get those resources. All you have to do is dig Like it's so easy, so easy. So if you're wanting an easy pathing to do, I would definitely use this one. Get yourself a digging buddy and make yourself just a couple of potions and you are set. In case you couldn't tell, this was my very first time building a maze. But if you are enjoying the video, please think about subscribing. It would really help me out. I am a small content creator, and I'm trying to get to 8,000 subscribers here on my channel. I wanted this to feel like a real maze with several different spots where there was nowhere to go and things like that. So, and I wanted to use these items. These items that came with these hedges were just absolutely stunning. And the fountains are so heckin' cute. But I really wanted this to feel like it was a real maze that you could potentially find somewhere, you know, like dead ends and corners. And I do end up going in and adding some trees. It seemed a little bit empty without them. And as y'all know, if you've watched any of my videos before, I do love myself some good trees. And there are actually some trees that can be placed on top of pathing. It is the short Japanese maple, and then I think it's the tall one, the tall maple. Those two, there's variations in there where you can place them on top of pathing. So just because your entire area is filled with pathing, you can still add trees. It's just a little bit of back and forth. Maybe it's a small oak. But either way, I'm super happy I figured out that some trees can go on top of pathing, because that was the most annoying thing. I really love my builds to be very busy, and being able to add in trees and tons of pathing is so incredibly helpful. I know I tend to make them a little too busy. I'm sure as I get closer to my item limit, I'm gonna have to remove some things. But for now, I'm just gonna ride the roller coaster and enjoy building. But I do also play on Switch, so I have to keep that in mind. I'm sure my game is probably gonna crash a lot once I hit over 3,000. I don't even know if it runs after that. Interesting. I'll have to figure that out. But we are getting to the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it gave you some inspiration if you did end up purchasing this item from the premium shop. I loved building this, and I'm probably going to be building another maze, probably for the Beauty and the Beast castle. But yeah, thank you all again so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe and share and just do all of those YouTube things. Bye, everybody.